This is Drew Andrews with Niner Times. I'm your anchor for this week's video. First, we have the climate strike. Then we have the inauguration of the Veterans Park on campus. Next, we have our sports recap. And then we have our student voice about the bus system. First, we have Darnell heating up a climate change strike.
Hey Niners, we're at the Governor's Center where Greta Thunberg is going to speak about climate change. Let's take a look. There was a diverse group of people who came out to support this very important issue. People young and old waved their banners high in solidarity for change.
I have come out to this climate strike because I kept seeing so many posts on social media about what was happening to our earth, and I watched like documentaries in class, and I was like, something needs to happen.
I went to school for environmental engineering, and so it's always been really near and dear to my heart. And my family's from the Outer Banks of North Carolina, just got affected by Hurricane Dorian, and that's how climate change and sea level rise is going to hit us, is through stronger storms, not through one big event. It's just going to keep coming in.
It's like affecting everybody. It's kind of a life or death issue at this point.
I literally just did a report on this on Wednesday for school, so I've done all the research lately. I even talked about Greta. So when I found out she was coming today, there was no way I couldn't not be here.
Earth and water, fire and air, interconnected, everywhere.
The lady of the hour, 16-year-old Greta Thunberg, spoke to the people of Charlotte on why climate change is so important and what we need to do to make the change.
Demanding our leaders to take responsibility and to unite behind the science. The people in power have not yet done that. They continue to ignore us and to ignore the current best available science. So we have no choice but to go on for as long as it takes. It is the people who now are our biggest source of hope. The people are the hope right now.
For everyone here at the Niner Times, I'm Darnell Lynch. Make sure you tune in next time for more Niner news.
Next, we have Maria, who stopped on the grounds to see the inauguration of the Veterans Park on campus.
Really, this journey's been over 3 years since its inception, and that inception was far too long because this institution was founded to serve our veterans 73 years ago.
The Veterans Park, located next to Memorial Hall in South Village, was inaugurated on Veterans Day. 4 speakers took the podium to explain the importance of having the park in our campus.
At times, the throes of life can prove to be challenging for many dealing with the unseen battles within. Our park is going to be a place of solitude that we can escape when we just want to be and want to reflect.
There are more than 700,000 veterans in the state of North Carolina. Many of you here today are among them. We are the home of the 4th largest contingent of active duty military in the U.S. Some of you are among them.
Chris Orr, who graduated in 2018, came up with the idea of designing the park.
I wanted to design a space on campus that was dedicated to honoring those that the school was founded for, veterans. With the help of many of the people that you see here today, I developed and designed a park that could serve as a place to recognize all students and staff who have served our country from all branches of the service.
From all of us in the Niner Times, I'm Maria Solano.
Then we have Gabi Swic, who swished on the sports recap.
Niner Nation, welcome back to another sports recap. Let's see what happened this week. On Saturday, the football team beat UTEP 28-21 in El Paso. Chris Reynolds threw for a school record 354 yards and threw for 2 touchdowns. He helped the 49ers complete their second half comeback. Charlotte won 3 straight games and won despite being down 14. Their next game is on November 23rd as Charlotte hosts Marshall. On November 5th, the women's basketball team played Garner Rep, and Maria Solano was there. The women's basketball team also won 78-59 on Saturday against Richmond.
The Charlotte women's team just scored their first win of the season, winning 74-49 against Gardner-Webb. Let's take a look. This triumph extended the Niners' season's opening victory stretch to 10 straight years, including all 9 under head coach Cara Consuegra.
I thought it was a good first win for us. I felt like we were able to accomplish what we wanted to in this game, which certainly was to win and get out some jitters as well.
4 Niners reached double-figure scoring, led by Jade Phillips and Jasmine Harris, who both scored 15 points.
The 49ers beat the Spiders 78-59. Let's take a look at the highlights. The 49ers started off the game trailing, but after the 6th minute, they led to the end. Octavia Jet Wilson led the team, scoring 19 points, which was the most for the team. Jade Phillips had the second most points with 17. The 49ers are now 2-0 after the start of their season.
For all of us in the Niner Times, I'm Maria Solano.
And I'm Gabi Swic. On Wednesday, the men's basketball team lost at James Madison 74-79. The 49ers had 4 players in double figures. Jameer Young led the team with 16 points as the team lost in their season opener. Their next game is on November 12th against Davidson for their annual Battle of the Hornets' Nest trophy game. On November 6th, the women's soccer team beat number 5 seed WKU 2-1 in the Conference USA quarterfinals in Denton, Texas. Senior Megan Green scored both of the goals for the 49ers. On Friday, the 49ers lost to Florida Atlantic in the semifinals 3-4. It was a great season as they finished 13 wins and 6 losses. On Friday, the volleyball team beat Louisiana Tech 3-2. The 49ers started the game trailing by 2 sets, but made a fantastic comeback to win the game. On Sunday, they won against UAB 3-1. Yumi Garcia broke the school record for digs in a season for the 3rd straight year. Charlotte got 2 great wins on the road. That's all we have for the sports recap this week. Be sure to be on the lookout for more videos next week.
Lastly, we have Bev, who took a ride with the bus system. Prepare your seatbelts, there's a little rant in there.
Some students have very strong opinions about the school bus system. We came out to learn what they like, dislike, and how they think it can be improved.
Yeah, I like the school bus system because it's up till night, and since I stay off campus, it's sort of necessary for me.
The bus system here is actually very good as compared to other places. Like I've been to New York and other universities. The bus system is here, like it's fully connected in the campus, and if you want to go from one end to another end, then it's very, and the frequency is also very good of the buses over here.
I don't know which bus did this, but like I remember like driving to school, and then like I was on like University City Boulevard. I was about ready to turn into school, and on my right I see this big bus coming in.
I have this one favorite bus driver. I think her name is Miss Cece. I forgot, but she has dreads, and that's my girl. We just talk about it. We just talk all day, like on the bus, and we just keep it cute, and that's really my friend right there.
And I'm just like, damn, I better get off the way, and I ran off the road into a ditch.
How do you feel about the bus drivers?
They're pretty cool for the most part. I forgot her name, but she usually talks to me every single time I get on, and sometimes they're really enthusiastic about saying good morning or hello, so they're pretty good.
I find it's pretty good, just apart from some timings, as in at times when I get off classes late after 9:30 p.m. I have to wait for a bus, like at times even 20 minutes at the CRI deck.
How would you improve the bus system?
I don't see any points of improvement right now.
No, oh my God!
If they increase the number of stops between the Union and the ground, then it will be a good thing for us.
Everyone just passed them and started honking. I was like, I should do something.
To maintain the frequency that they have in the daytime, like extend the same kind of availability till say 12 a.m. or something like that, because there are classes till 11 p.m. in the class. I have classes till 11 p.m. at times.
I was like, I should chase after them. But then I was like, I'm late to class. That's not a point. I'm gonna get a nap on it.
I just think in general, with everything, even in life, you could always progress. With the drivers, of course, they have all different types of drivers, as you know, but I just feel as with these people here on college campus, just have to respect those people that are taking the time out of their days more. And maybe those guys would enjoy their job a lot more. You know what I'm saying?
I would say that the silver maybe needs another bus. Like green and gold, they're always like rotating, like going pretty well around, but silver on the other hand, like you can wait there for a certain amount of time.
Have a buddy system in a sense, just to be more aware, because people always rushing from class to class trying to get there and whatnot, because you got to be safe at the end of the day. Anybody could get ran over.
What's been your experience since then?
They haven't run me off the road, so they're fine, I guess.
From Niner Times, I'm Elizabeth McGuire.
Make sure you grab yourself a copy of the Niner Times coming up on Tuesdays.